Just give me a sec. I gotta do something, and I'll be back in like a minute to start. Gotta make a community post on my other channel real quick. And we should be good now. All right. If the mic volume's bad, this is like I haven't streamed in what, a couple months, so it might be a bit loud. I'm actually gonna lower it a bit. Yeah, that should be good. All right, so today it's not gonna be Minecraft. It's gonna be some programming. I'm gonna be making a 3D render, like it says on the title. Uh, this should be the only programming stream in this channel, like ever, because I forgot I have two channels. One that's this one that's gaming, and I have a second one that's programming, where I put all my programming stuff. And in that second channel, YouTube allows you to upload videos without verifying, but you can't live stream. So I forgot to verify. It's what, a couple months since I made that channel, and I just decided, oh, I gotta live stream this. But I mean, it didn't let me. So I verified. That was like easy, just phone number, like a text message with a code, and that's it. But you gotta wait. You gotta wait a whole 24 hours before you can even stream. So, and I was supposed to do this stream today, so that's why it's in this on this channel. And by tomorrow, that should be fixed. I should be able to stream over there. The channel's at block PRG. I'm gonna put it in chat like that. Yep. Tomorrow, the next stream tomorrow is gonna be over in that channel. And sometime this month, if not the next one, I'm working with a friend of mine to start a new series, a new Minecraft series. Now he'll make the first video, I'll make the second video, It's probably gonna be like that, like a collab. And that's gonna be in this channel because this is a Minecraft slash gaming channel. So it should this live stream, like I said, this live stream is supposed to be here. But I think that's enough talking. So let's get started because I've got a shit ton of stuff to do. Alright, but before I get started, how I have this stream set up, this is a completely new setup that I just made this morning. Over here in the left, this big window is turbowarp, which is the programming IDE that I'm using. It's the Scratch IDE I'm using. I'll get into that later. Right here, top right, this is the QRH, which is it's just a text document where I'm going to be writing the documentation for this, because comments in Scratch are very hard to do. Well, you can do right-click add comment, but this thing is very annoying. You can accidentally minimize it, close it, and delete everything. So I don't want to rely on those. That's why the QRH is here. Down here, bottom right, is a to-do list, which is what we're going to be doing this stream, which while we're here, we might as well get into it. The first thing that we're going to do, of course, is write the QRH up here. Second, we're going to fix a bug, because if I remove my breakpoints, just right here, draw scene, I think, has a breakpoint. Right here. Remove all of that. This is supposed to be a blue square. I mean, it's hard to see because of the stupid, all of the stuff that's on. So let me get all of that. Get all of this out of here. So you can see, it's not working right now. It was working a bit earlier, but it broke because I changed the format. The format of the models. This was before. This was just 3 per struct. Now it's 9 per struct. But I'll get into that later. I'll explain everything. If you're not, because you're probably not. You're probably never done this type of stuff in Scratch. You normally would do this in C++, and that's the sane way of doing it. But the reason I do stuff like this, is because you get to learn a bunch of things that you don't by doing it with OpenGL and like the standard stuff. Because you learn how an actual 3D renderer actually works, because you're making it. Okay, so we're gonna fix that bug. Because if I open a new window, we switch over to this. Wait, yeah, you can see I'm still getting used to this setup. Yep, like that. I go file, load from here. This is an earlier version. As you can see, we're rendering triangles. Oh, let me get it more simple. Maybe this cube. Yeah, this is what we're supposed to be seeing, but it's supposed to be blue. But we're not seeing that at all. We're seeing this because the values that make up the triangles are not correct at all. All right. So we're gonna fix that. Then we're gonna continue with what I was doing before this whole mess broke, which is implementing Painter's algorithm, which is a here, let me open the original one right here. It's a triangle sorter. Oh, an algorithm to sort triangles, of course. So maybe this right here will give a good example. No. This painter sort. No, because that's masked. Maybe. Oh yeah, just where is this? Which should be. Yep. The Star Fox ship. I slow myself down. I get close. You might be able to see right here that the wing of the ship, because this is this back part. What you're seeing is this back part. It's in front of this triangle thing that's in front I think, I don't know. This is the front wing right here. You have front wing and this is the back wing. The back wing's in front of the front wing. And that shouldn't be happening. The triangles should be sorted from as the triangles are as far from the camera and the triangles that are as close to the camera. Well, that's a horrible explanation, but pretty much far triangle is behind, front triangle is in front. Right now, it's just putting the triangles in the order that they're defined in the model. We're gonna do fix. We're gonna add Painter's algorithm. So that's gonna fix that. We're of course we're gonna make sure that everything's good. We're gonna clean up the code, make sure there's no bugs. And then finally, if we still have time, we're gonna work on the pretty much the most interesting part of this, which is the 3D editor. Or fake blender, if we're gonna say it like that. Because right now, whenever I want to make a scene, which is all the triangles, lines, and stuff that's in here, I'm gonna list view this. Open the test cube right here. Or which one would be easier? The mesh file txt, this one. I'm gonna open it right here in the QRH. And I'm gonna also test out if this should work. Yep, I can switch scenes. So I have a couple of scenes. This one is with the QRH right here in big. And down here is turbowarp, of course. Alright, so here, we read right here, this is how a scene is defined. Starts with these. Of course, it's a scene file. And then I have to manually write all of the colors I'm going to use. This is red. All of the verts, which is all of the points. All of the points that make up the 3D model. This model has 4. And then all of the faces, which are these triangles in this case. And it's really annoying. It was very annoying to make this square. Imagine what it is to make like a 100 triangle big scene. Manually writing all these random values, these pointers to verts, to materials, to objects, and it gets really, really annoying. So that's why we're gonna eventually make a level editor, not a level editor, but a scene editor to making all these giant files easier. So we can we would like control the camera and then press a button and it makes it point to where we're looking at, make another point, another point, another point, and then connect those points into triangles. Oh, you get the idea. All right. So that should be it. Yeah, that's all. We're probably only gonna get up to step, item 4. Right here. Yeah, this is so scuffed. Yeah, but by tomorrow, this whole mess will be fixed. We'll know how this shit works. And it'll be on the other channel. It's not gonna be in this channel anymore. Because this channel is gonna be just for Minecraft from now on. So just make sure to subscribe over at BlockPRG. Alright. So I'm just gonna make sure that everyone that should know that the stream is happening knows that a stream is happening, first of all. Yep, that should be everyone. I'm also get started, and if someone else shows up, I'll just do a quick explanation of what's going on. And while I'm doing this, I'm also setting up a second computer. It's gonna be a streaming computer eventually. So if you hear any CD sounds, it's from there. Well, DVD, but same thing, no difference. Yeah, this was not very impromptu. I had like a day of space to figure this out, but I forgot to verify. So we had to use this channel. Damn this CD. Get in there. Debian installer. Alright, there she goes. Let me bring this back. Turbowarp. We can start figuring out what the hell's going on here. Alright. Okay, the DVD's going. Yeah, first of all, I want to just write a quick reference right here. I'm gonna call it tilde tilde ref1. This is gonna be format scene file format. And in here, it'll probably help if I have my scene file open, yep. But not this one, the more up-to-date one. I think it's painters test painters sort right here. SGL scene file one. Comments are lines, empty lines, or lines that start with hashtag are ignored. Where we have that. Or that is separated into to yeah, AC money. For today, this is gonna be a programming stream, but next month ish, I'll say like 2 weeks, 4 weeks, or I'm gonna be collabing with a friend to do a Minecraft series. I don't know the exact time that we're gonna start. It depends on him, not on me. I'm the second guy, not the first guy. But if you're interested in that, you can tune in when it happens. But tomorrow it's gonna be another programming stream, but it's gonna be in a different channel. It's not gonna be in this channel. It's gonna be in Block PRG. It should be youtube.com/blockprg. It's just that I couldn't stream. I couldn't stream on that channel. Or until tomorrow. Some stupid YouTube reason where you have to verify the channel to stream, but you can make videos without verifying, but you have to verify to stream. But that should be that. That should be the schedule. Tomorrow's gonna be programming in that other channel, and next month is gonna be Minecraft on this channel. Well, next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, around there. All right, let's get back to this. The format is separate into two sections, which is the metadata and the directives. Metadata starts with SGL. This SGL. S3D. I'll just say SGL. Clean file slash. I'll call it scene file slash model file formats. Type of file. IE scene file and with version number. Yep, that's correct. RGBA. directives section contains directives, i.e. model vert vert etc. and enter comment with their properties and I don't even know what that video is. I think that's the link to, yeah, that's the link to this stream. Comments are lines that start with hashtag and are ignored. Empty lines are also ignored. Directives. Directives can be found in D1, D2. Are listed over at D2. Oh, yeah, I actually I'm gonna plan here. So D, I'm gonna do D equals debug. T equals stock. I'm gonna do M for manual slash docs, D for debug, R for reference. At M2, this debug, make it a 5. E where right what am I doing? uh bug list at E1, and here's the debug checklist, of course. Um, direct is valid. Direct is valid, and directives have valid. Add a couple more dots. Yes, now directives inside directives. No extra white space. No, that's the debug checklist. All right, that's written. Now let's make wait, Discord. Okay. Wait, did we go out? Are we live? Oh, there we go. I just had internet problems, okay. Did I switch it over to M1? Yep. M2 directives. List of directives. Probably the most boring thing to do. Write QRHs. Oh, I just noticed the it's in the wrong scene. My bad. How long was it in the wrong scene? Let me check. Oh, we were in the browser for we were in the browser for 8 minutes. Dang. Okay, that should be yeah, that's better. Like I said, this is a new setup, completely new setup, so even the keybinds, they're not in my head. M12 list of directives of valid directives. The following are the valid directives for theme files. Um, we're no, I'm probably gonna yep. Gonna do one of those. Scene file. Oh, this is not our GPA. GPA material. M3 and 4 is vertex and 5. M5 is gonna be probably M4 M4 should be model models Quotidian, Quotidian vertex. Hola, ma. All right. Sorry about that. M6 is to try ASICs. M8 is dot kg dot A. Let's go through all of the things. M3 map RGBA material map RGBA. This is a code doc. Int R, int G, int A. Combines red, green, blue, and alpha transparency. A takes those to R, so I can expand at any time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this one? plus R2, which is model transformations model holds the Pisidian size, position, rotation size, and scale of a model. Model num x, num y, num z, num rot x, num rot y, num rot z, num scale x, num scale y, and num scale z. Now that's done. This is R3. The verdicts. This is a point in 3D space used by a face. Okay, that's that. Point in 3D space, this is vert. Num x, num y, num z. I believe that's the verdicts, right? And model, yeah. Peter to a model. In a model. We're going to add lines here. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. And of this is R4, which is the triangles. Fill triaxis. I think that's how it's said. ASICS is the render. Not the render, the triangles. The triangle drawer. Triangle from 3 vertices. 3 vertices. And material. R1, I think it's met RGBA. And vertice is R3. This is try as x into x. I mean, no. There, vert 1, Peter, vert 2, PTR, vert 3, PTR, mat, RGBA. That's the material. I mean, that's the triangle. Now it's reference 5 or uh 3D line 3D line. There's so many ways that you can make a line any point or a dot. But there's 1,000,000,000 ways to fill a triangle. That's why the triangle is triaxis and the line is just line. Because there's literally no other way of making a line. Come on, you go to point A, you put the pen down, you go to point B, and you put the pen up. It's nothing complicated. Draws a 3D line from 2 vertices R3 and a mat RGBA R1. I like documentation. This is real annoying, but you have to do it when your code base looks like this. PTR. I mean, what's a tree? Yeah, tree lines of PTR of vert1, PTR, vert2, PTR, RGBA, line. Wait, which of the things in the line? Let me check. Line test, I think. Okay, the third argument in here. So we have PTR to material, right? No, it's what's it called? Size. Yeah, I called it size. I thought I called it thickness for a second. Size. Well, you're not a pointer, you're an int. I mean, size can be a num size. Alright, that's good. And last, I'm just gonna copy R5. But R6, I think it's the last one, right? R6 is dot 3D dot from a vertex and a matter UVA, vert size, and the material, right? Vert size material. Alright, we're done with that at least. Can go all the way back up here. Make our third manual page, which is gonna be for okay, I'm just gonna make a new one, probably. Yeah, I'm gonna make M3B make numbers used by arrays. Probably one of the strangest tiles we've ever seen in documentation. Alright. Okay, that makes sense. What are the magic numbers here? That's the question. I'm gonna start with Show the goddamn arrays. The hell? Alright, that works. So we'll start with scene faces. I mean, the top, we probably should start with scene models because that's the top thing. These numbers are used to access different properties in stored in arrays. So the scene model, if we go over to wait, where was it? Render, probably. Yeah, render. Just transfer scene, yeah, right here. For a location, right here. Model by pointer. I'm gonna use the dot notation for this one too. Well, no, there's not gonna be enough space. Should be item model pointer time. I mean, yeah, times 9 plus 7 of scene model. Peter with IDN. Because I still haven't gotten to the point where I'm actually using pointers. Well, I was using pointers before for objects, but that changed. Well, not objects, models. Scene models. Plus prop scene models. Render, let's just go back to render. In drawer. Mat by IDN. This item model ID. I mean, not model. Mat ID by 4 plus prop of scene materials. Vert trans by IDN. This is item of. Well, I can get rid of the offs. Like they're very obvious. I'll just do assume. Like this. Trans times 4 times 3, right? Yeah, 3 plus 1. Well, times prop. Might as well give it another dot so it's a bit cleaner. So now that's that. That should be the magic numbers right there. There's probably more. This is a whole mess right here. Alright, so that's that. At least for now, that's the QRH. So I'm gonna X that out. And we're gonna go back to... How long have we been in browser? I swear this keeps happening. I swear I'm not pressing insert. Been in browser for like 10 minutes. Wait, is there a keyboard doing that? get a new page real quick. Sorry, I'm not pressing insert. Why does it keep going to the browser? Control, Shift, Caps Lock, no, none of that. Yeah, it's literally my keybinds right here. Why is this here? Okay, this is a real mess right here. Delete. Oh, delete! I forgot delete. Forgot delete was a thing. That's why. That's why we kept going to the browser. Yep, and it just immediately runs to the browser when I press delete. And I don't have that many keys left, so. Whoop. Say technical difficulties right now. That, and then set it to set home and end. For recording file, I'd replay. Show search. It serves a key. There's a key bind to move. Well, I probably need to get a bigger keyboard. I need more key. God damn it. God damn it, OBS. Oh, that'll work. That. Yeah, this is a scuff stream. Like, I've seen it like 5 times already. There we go. I think, yeah, I see it. Alright, we've gotten the first thing off of our scuffed list down here. So we can actually get to trying to fix the magic number. Fix the goddamn magic numbers. Alright. So we're supposed to be rendered, because right now the drawer is getting stuff from vertices transformed, which is a transformed version of vertices, of course, instead of getting it straight from vertices. Because the vertices are in a model space. If I bring this up, transition over there. I have to 80, doesn't matter. Nes. Let's say when you have a model, let's say it has make the brush a bit bigger. Say you have a triangle. The bottom is 0, 0. Probably should get GIMP working. You know what? I'm gonna get GIMP working right now. There we go. So let's say you have, I don't know, a 3-vertex model right here. It's a triangle, it's pretty obvious. The bottom right here is 0, 0 top, let's say, is 0, 1, 0, of course, 0, and this is 1, 0, 0. These are X, Y, and Z. X is left and right. Y is up, down. Z is backwards and forwards. So we're just dealing with a 2D model right here. This, if we were to draw this, it would be like a tiny, tiny, tiny triangle. Barely a couple pixels. Because this right here is in a model space, as we call it. That's not the only way of doing a triangle. The reason we do it like this is so that we could take the model, or I've also heard it called the object space or local space. I call it model space here, because that's what my engine calls it. The model space is done like this so that once you can place multiple of these objects at different points, different sizes, different facing angles. So this is why it's called the world space. So let's say we have another triangle, which is this same triangle but transformed into world space. Part Y. Oh yeah, because I was in. Yeah, this is very scuffed, as you can see. Let's say this is the exact same triangle. This is 0, 100. Let's say it's 0, 50, 0. This stays as 0, 0, 0. And then this, let's say it's also 50, 0. This means that we've made the triangle or scaled the triangle to be 50 times bigger than in the model space, which is this. This is how it will show up, and I just realized, and it's really bothering me. There. This is how it's gonna show up in the actual quote-unquote world, which is the scene. The exact spot in the imaginary world, which is probably gonna be like an array. In our case, it's an array, but it can be an object, 2D array, whatever, it doesn't matter. There's a coordinate system where all of your objects are going to be placed, or models are going to be placed. So this, if we were to draw it in turbowarp, which we'll go over here. And switch this over to SGL1. If we were to make a new empty file here in the QRH. And we go, I don't know, SGL. Scene file 1. Let's place a vert over at 1 at 0 0 0. A vert over at 0 1 1 0 0. Another vert at 0 1 0. We're gonna, oh yeah, I need a material. I don't care. Matte or GBA to red. And we're gonna go model. Well, we're not gonna make a model. We're gonna go triangle. I mean, it's a try LX 0 1 2 0 0, and we'll save this over to the downloads as example.txt. Then we can go back to turbowarp, import this example, and as you can barely see, the world's smallest triangle at 0 0. Because this is 0, this is 1 up from 0, this is 1 right from 0, which is what we told it to do. But if we apply a transformation, in this case a model to world transformation, we're going to do it manually here. We'll say we're going to scale it by 50. This will become 50, this will become 50. We're going to import that back in. Now it's hard to see, but it's a way bigger triangle, because this is 0, this is 50 now. And this other thing right here is 50 from 0. Same applies for moving the triangle to, I don't know, 100, 100. And I also same applies if you were going to rotate the triangle. Like, I don't know, this. Oh, there's the world's worst explanation of model to world space. I'm probably never going to reuse that again. Because I'm probably going to make videos about this, and for at least this one, I'm going to be remaking this explanation. This explanation sucks. But you get the point. 1 is world. You start with world, with not world, with model space, which is often 1, like this, starting with the bottom at 0. Then you apply the world transformation. It goes to 0 50 0 or 0. Wait, I just realized. Oh, it doesn't matter. This is gonna get deleted. 50 0 0 and 0 50 0. And then after this, you have to do one more transformation. That's the camera transformation, because you have to rotate and move the whole world to the viewpoint of the camera. All right, that's probably if I explain it more, it's gonna get more confusing, so let's stop that. Yeah, so you can see it's the first stream I've done in quite a long time, so it's not high quality. You're getting raw meat impromptu making all this stuff up. Well, not making it like making up explanations. Well, let's get back to because I was saying half an hour explanation for something could have explained in like 10 minutes. Well, we didn't have everything broken. Let's go back to that. So basically, that's what's going on here in the transform scene vertices. We're transforming from model or local space to the world space. And then we're taking that and we're transforming it back to camera space so we can actually see stuff correctly. And then all of that is getting put into vertices transform. And then what we're drawing, the triangles, lines, whatever, it's taken from vertices transformed and not regular vertices. At least it should be. This what we're gonna check right here. If I didn't mess that up. Vertices transform, scene faces, vertices, scene faces transformed, scene transformed, scene transformed, scene transformed, scene transformed, scene transformed, scene transformed. Okay, this is length 93. So it should be right here in downloads, of course. And it's called tests inner circuit 93. Yeah. So we have red blue square model right here. That's all good. We have our verts right here. So we'll be removing these for the moment, at least for the time being. Which also means we have to comment out these. Wait, where was I? Right here. Gotta be very careful because my page up keys are right next to my arrow keys. That and my page up also stops the stream. No, not stops, mutes my mic. Yeah, it's all broken. So item 3 of scene faces, we're drawing a triangle 3D. No, scene faces times 3. Yeah, it's all wrong. That's yeah, let me switch that back. I forgot again. Yeah, I didn't write thing for scene. Faces by IBM. Face ID times the scene face. So however many items there are in scene face. I mean per face in the scene face array. Which is actually 4 plus 1 plus 2. This might just be it right here. Plus property. Four. And there's a triangle, but it doesn't look, it's not looking fine right here. Oh God, what the hell's going on? Yeah, it'll probably help if I split the two triangles in this painter's sort. Yeah, this is not it. It might just be. Okay, let me go to the transform. Yeah, I press up and the log's escaping me. Can't keep it up. Okay. Okay, so that's seed vertices transformed. But that's not what I need, so let me render here. Move all of this shit. So I can clean this up. Like I can see the things right there. But the triangles are just freaking out all over the place. So let's go over to the actual render. And say breakpoint. Yep, it's running twice. We can use our add-ons right here to log XYZ. X, Y, Z. X2, Y2, Z2. Then X3, Y3, Z3. Okay, what does it think that it's supposed to draw? Error. Thinks it's supposed to draw -50, -50, 0, empty string, empty string, empty string, and 50, 0, 50. At least let's do it for the blue triangle because I know that one runs some. Okay, so what's the blue triangle supposed to be? Just says 2, 1, and 3. So vert 2, 1, and 3. 2, 1, 3, which is Okay, that's our triangle right there. Get the logs out. 100, 0. Because this is 0, 0. I haven't modified anything. So triangle 2 is getting 2, 1, 3. So vertex, I'm gonna number them. 0, 2, 1, 2, 3. So 2, 1, 3 is 100, 100, 0. 0, 100, 0. Yeah, it's those are not the numbers. Zero, 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 100, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 100, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 100, 0, 0, 100, 100, 0, 100, 100, 0, 0. Orange 0, 0, 0. Okay. That's that. So this is correct. Whatever this is, isn't. I'm gonna make a copy of this. So let me copy this up to here. And then I'm gonna comment all of this out. Okay, that's that. And I'm literally just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. Yeah. According to scene model. Buffer. We're gonna switch the model to start at 0, 0, 0. Okay, the vertices are skipping some. These are correct, but these aren't. So we're gonna go over to not here, to here. I'm guessing it's transform local, because camera ain't transforming anything right now. 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. Let me check first the definition of this thing. Item F for 1 plus 2 plus 3. Yeah, it can't be done any easier than that. X times that. Well, really what we're looking at, because those, yeah, those are all good. 10. Yeah, I don't see any problem there. I might be blind, but scene model, scene model, scene models, 3, 2, 1, 9, 9, 9, plus, multiply. The model plus ZYX. Yeah, there's no reason for this to be broken. Unless I'm missing some, there shouldn't be anything broken here. And I go for the old log. Log Warner for temp X, Y, and Z here. Because this. Here's that. 0, 0, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 10, 12. That's all correct. But this is in the vertices tray. So we're gonna go here. Corner. Temp X, Y, and Z. Clear this. Green flag. Zero, zero, zero. 1, 2, 0, 4, 5, 0, 7, 8, 0, 10, 11, 0. That's very incorrect. So the Z is getting messed up somewhere here. Why does it come in as 0? Because this... Oh, this turns... Damn it. Ah, the damn it. This goes into here. Our goddamn triangles. Kinda, but we gotta fix this drawer. The treaty drawer back here. Tree, tree. I swear that has to be 4. Yeah, it's not looking good. Probably gonna have to Control Z all that. Yeah, I don't see no triangles. I see something down there. But let me actually fix remove all this. Save and import that over. And would you look at that? The goddamn thing is fixed. Oh, it's just camera X. Of course, it was just one variable. Oh. And then if I do that, it should be the same thing. Yep. To my clock. First, I can move the module. Let's make Y and H the item 9. I'll make an item 7. 7. I'll make it item 8. 8. 7. 7. And now I should literally just be able to. Keep me from. Oh, that. That's why. 8, 8, 7, 7. I can change the scale of the model. Up, down, forwards, backwards, everything. This is this is amazing. Finally, that's fixed. Second step done for today. That's the second thing done for today. Finally. Now we get to actually finish the engine. Probably should enable the compiler. So that's so many things open. Oh, Painter's algorithm. Finally. Oh no, first we gotta do. We have to do rotate. I mean, we don't have to. We don't have to for the moment. First, let's go over to the quick ref. And here we're gonna fix this right here. So this is gonna go, because I was using this for fixing that other thing, the magic numbers. So then it wasn't even a magic number, it was what was it? It was camera Z instead of temp Z. Like the most ridiculous thing that it could have been. Oh. save that and import it over. We can. Okay, what the hell? What is it doing? Why is it static like that? Yeah, the camera is only applying to the forward one, not the back one. Yeah, the the triangles, the blue triangle stuck in the blue triangle stuck in the camera. Why is because it's one. It's a giant thing. That's why. Because I forgot. Yeah, we gotta drop this to modal space now. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, so if the sorter works, the blue's gotta be behind the red. Pretty much. That's all that file's supposed to do. Alright, so that's that. They keep saying that word. I don't know why. Draw scene. Draw triangle 3D. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're adding the sorter. So transform scene vertices is giving us or transform scene vertices. Now here we can make a new block. Call it transform. Transform. Not transform. Painters algorithm sort. Run without screeny. Just realized I'm in the wrong screen again. Yeah, that's the big question. What sorting algorithm am I gonna use? Which one does Let me check. Which one the GNG use? Let me go check real quick. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. It's binary insertion sort. Yay. Hmm. All right, so that's how you sort it, right? Also, shout out to Coding Bio for and GNG for the for the inspiration for the sorting algorithm, because apparently binary insertion is the good one. Scratch. I didn't know that. I was about to do BOGO. No, not BOGO. Selection sort. So, yep. Sort lower. We're finally doing new stuff. Sort middle. And sort upper. Let's get to it. Hide all this mess, at least for now. Guess what we're gonna make binary goddamn. Oh, I just realized my mic was muted. Oh yeah. If I didn't say it with my mic on, shout out to GNG and Coding Bio for the help on the sorting. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Can I have... Hmm. I don't like recursion in Scratch. I don't. I don't think it's a hot take, but pretty much doing anything in Scratch is annoying. But I don't like it. It fills you up with a bunch of functions that you don't use. So, uh, delete all this. I'm not gonna need none of that. Right without screen, of course. Okay, we're gonna need a secondary faces. Scene. Oh, this is gonna be very. Oh, there's gonna be a broken magic number up already. Oh no. Scene face. Yeah, just making a new array is scary. Scene faces. Sorting for the spread only. I'm gonna hide the goddamn clear. I mean, delete all of scene vertices. Just, I mean, not scene vert. I'm half asleep right now. I'm probably just gonna do one more. I'm probably gonna do Painter's Algo, and once that's done, I'm gonna call it a day. Painter's algorithm sort. Okay. Got a for loop, so it's gonna be forever, probably. Forever. We're going through all of the faces minus the thing. Yep. So it's a repeat length of scene faces divided by the scene faces is this. Well, scene faces can have. Oof. Yeah, scene faces can have a shit ton of. Okay, so we're not doing that. We're doing a repeat until. I'm gonna do PA I1 for this, right? Or SFI1. SFI1. SFI1 is greater than length of scene faces. And then depending on the type of face, compute. There. Here. And I keep forgetting to, yeah, I gotta switch this to program. Yeah, like that. We're making compute face. Get distance of face from camera. Fuck the name. Face ID. Face ID. Comma. Yeah, that's good enough. Don't need anything more. Close. Okay, we have that. Hmm. We're just calculating depth. So I'll just no, I don't want to do all that. I'll just do I'll do it naive for now. Yeah, because these faces are, yeah, we should be doing. Let's not do that. Yeah, I'm half asleep. I would have been doing this way better. But we're doing this now. Get distance of face from camera. All we need is Z's. Type. Of Earths. This is possible Z1. Z1. Possible Z2. Possible Z3. And the block. Run without screening. Which one? Where is it? Where is it? Out. Oh, right here. I don't. Oh. Set out to 0. Down here. Repeat number of verts. Change. You know what? Let's say we have Z1, Z2, and Z3. What would happen? This stupid thing. Let's say number of words doesn't matter. Say 100, 0, 0. Let's show the output. Empty also counts as 0. Good. That out and divided by the number of verts. So this is gonna get the average, unless there's an average already here and I'm just going crazy. No, there's not. Okay. Okay, we have our stupid thing there. We can go up here to sort face. Set sf underscore I121. If else we're just gonna be doing one of these again. Item sf1 obscene faces equals a as x. Line dot. Okay, I'm gonna have to clean those locks eventually. I don't care right now. So if it's a triangle, we're gonna add its depth. So get this as the stupid thing. Triangle is 3. Plus this can get tiny. On 2. Read. Set this. Set out 1 to. Oh no! I gotta do magic numbers on the verts. In world space, yeah. The transform verts. So where's my here? Just gonna use this as we're looking for 3, right? Yep. Third time by IDN is 1 times 9. I mean 1 times 3 plus 1. The the vertex transformed ID is would be this. I should be doing upside down, so there isn't any confusion. And then times 3 plus 1. Because this is this has to be 3 because we want the z value. 1, 2, and 3. And the case down here would be 1, 1, 2, 0. The down case right here, it's literally just this. Okay, so we've successfully sorted. I mean, not sorted, we successfully got the depths. Now, binary search. Yep. Is it SF? What did I call them? Set sort lower to 0. Hmm. 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 Binary search. Yep. Set lower. I mean, set sort high, in this case upper, to length. That. Yeah, I probably should just save right here and come back to this tomorrow when I have a cleaner mind. Well, that's it for today. Tomorrow, the stream should be in a block PRG, but I'm not sure. It depends on how YouTube wants to deal with it, because it's very annoying. The verification stuff. Whatever's available. And it'll be probably better quality than this. I'll try to get music by then. Alright, so I guess that's it for today. Thank you all for watching. This has been Block. Have a great night.